Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start off with a give to Lewis. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw is Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Shotgun now from Murray, escaping the pressure right. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They've already been on record as saying, hey, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Baltimore coming back out here on offense. Charles, unfortunately for the Ravens this year, it just feels like a failure. Yes, the 14 wins in the regular season, but that divisional round loss to Tennessee, such a shocker, really stunned everybody in the NFL.
It certainly did, and I know exactly what you're saying when you say it feels like a failure, yet you don't want to say it, do you?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it just feels wrong to say that, but let's face it, the bottom line is getting to the ultimate prize.
And Winston lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. On 3rd down, Winston. And that is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Murray has the first down and more. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Kyler Murray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. But defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
It's the thing you worry about coming out of college.
All right,
You're
let's
used to
do
getting
this.
away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Gonzalez good on the extra point.
I'm in.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent
we're
field
kicking the ball
position.
off.
And only one play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
22-0. We're wrecking
That's
this
fielded
team.
in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you
All right, whoever is watching this, please enjoy.
Put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win! Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s.
A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, Honey Badger.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Okay.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half,
one person just left.
What are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
DK Metcalf bodied him.
Here in the first half.
Let's go.
To DK Metcalf. And he's out of bounds inside the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
DK Burnham.
First down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. There goes a deep ball in zone.
Oh, come
it's
on.
Knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And all the way
Alrighty.
15
First down, let's go.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You're back in it. All right.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to, and they will score.
If you want, you can comment anytime you want.
Kyler Murray.
Please, if you comment, please like.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here.
And also in the comment section, please type in what your favorite team in the NFL is. That would be awesome.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
What?
With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated,
like the
he's the MVP,
video,
Coach
please.
of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most credence isn't the right word, the most
returning
to, and the
this.
one that they want
Let's try to take this to the house.
That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Kyle Rudolph's going to be there. Probably going to get him.
He's able to do that and put it in the end zone. I'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Murray.
Check down.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. First half in. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead.
I'm smart because I'm doing that, and then I'm going to just try to go to that side.
Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Murray has the first down and more. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Kyler Murray, 30 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touch, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Jameis now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. That'll bring up second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there. The
broken ankle.
Let's go. Applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, now Murray
get the ball!
Stripped, and it's picked up by the
Oh
Ravens.
my goodness.
And they're going to set up
Are you
shop
kidding me?
at the 40-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Bringing everyone right here.
From the 45 on second down, Winston. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Kidding me.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Godwin, 32 yards. Ravens. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's go.
Because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Good.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen.
Get down.
McCaffrey.
Let's go.
The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw.
Picked. Let's go.
And some room to maneuver.
Let's go. Pick 6.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them.
And a big loss
Dang it.
here as he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this one. No. Okay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh my gosh. Damn it. Damn it.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic 1st down.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Winston. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Pick that. Come on.
Winston, the linebacker, T.J. Watt there on the coverage. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Okay.
Keenan Allen, the intended target, but it'll be second down. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Bro, why does he have Keenan Allen? That's not fair. It's not fair.
They're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
All right, let's return this. Good return.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL,
Check down, let's go.
Because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done
what
to
the
adjust
heck?
and account for that?
That was the worst dance move ever.
You figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try
All right,
to keep
good run,
clean.
good run.
But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
Bro, come on.
Escape, and he goes down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
After the sack on first down, Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
All right, we got the first down.
He's
That's
going to be
good.
taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 30.
The game's over. Good game, good game. That was a good game. All right, let's go back to the home lobby. if you're watching, then please, we'll buy some packs if we get some more money, because we need more.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach
All
with you
right,
here today
let's do
for
this.
another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with 5 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown.
What the heck?
And they
I
work
was
this
supposed to
near
go to
the 5.
DK,
They'll
but
be
okay.
stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run,
We'll
get
do
on
a
the
lead.
move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And he
Hey,
takes
get
it
in there. Let's go.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
If you enjoy this, please subscribe.
Emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
But they got the
And he'll be
first
brought
down.
down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Freeman with a fast feet and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
You're getting a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. Got some room at the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard.